Prepare for launching.
This is Drive Time Live with Mark Hahn on AM 1360, FM 94.9 KSEJ. For a recap of today's biggest news stories, stocks, sports, weather, and more, here's Mark Hahn.
All right, lots of sunshine, 44 degrees. Going to warm up a little bit as we get closer to the weekend. Weekend's going to be rather nice. About time to rake up all those leaves that are falling like snow from these trees with the breeze, so it's about time. O.H. Skinner is my guest, and O.H. is with the Alliance for Consumers Action Fund. O.H., good to have you here on Drive Time Live.
Thanks. I'm first time joining. I really appreciate the invitation.
Not a problem. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. A couple of Sundays ago, you aired a commercial. I don't know whether you would call it a commercial or it was called Racket. And this is highlighted more than $250 million that NAAG, which is the National Association of Attorneys General, amassed from state consumer protection settlements, like maybe the tobacco fund and other things. Is that what that was?
Yeah, and opioid settlements that are supposed to help consumers.
That's true. And
they're supposed to help victims.
So what prompted you to put this out here about Attorney General Tom Miller?
Yeah, so look, Alliance for Consumers Action Fund is focused on making sure that public officials put consumers first. You know, I think we all know that politicians, especially the longer they're in office, they typically start to think about, other things rather than just putting everyday consumers first. And this campaign in Iowa is about how Attorney General Miller, who's one of those long-standing public officials, he's in charge of this National Association of Attorneys General, which is a private group, and he hasn't been putting consumers first. That group has amassed $250 million from consumer protection cases that are supposed to be about victims, and especially under Miller's leadership, it's really serving as a threat to consumers. They've got this $250 million stashed in slush funds that they invest in foreign stocks. And now, under Tom Miller's leadership, they've started leadership retreats to Europe for attorneys general and their spouses. I think you can hear my sarcasm about leadership retreats because I don't think it's particularly great to be using money that has been taken from consumer protection settlements to fly elected officials and their spouses to London and Germany in the summer months to go and enjoy the finer things in life. So we think the best antidote to career politicians putting their own interest first is calling it out. So we have an ad that started with the Iowa-Michigan football game at the beginning of the month. It's been running on CNN. It's been running on Sunday Night Football. And the punchline is just having everyday people in Iowa understand what Tom Miller is doing and to call him at his office and say, give this money back to victims. Give this money back to victims in Iowa, because those are the people who deserve to have the millions and millions of dollars. It shouldn't be sitting in these slush funds funding foreign adventures.